Why is it that when we do not know what's coming next, we feel like we have already failed? We treat uncertainty like a mistake we made, rather than a reality of life. Think about it. A job you thought was secure suddenly disappears. A relationship you trusted comes to an end. A plan you've spent years building falls apart. And suddenly, you're standing in a future you never imagined. You don't know what happens next. And that feeling isn't just stressful, it's terrifying. But why does not knowing feel so much like we're losing control, or even failing? The truth is, we don't necessarily fear an unknown future. We fear what our uncertainty seems to say about us. When life suddenly changes, the hardest part isn't always the logistics of what happens next. It's the questions that start playing on a loop in your head. Should I have seen this coming? Should I have planned better? Why don't I know what to do now? And somehow, uncertainty starts feeling like failure. But there's something happening underneath this feeling. We blame ourselves because being at fault can feel safer than being powerless. When something goes wrong unexpectedly, we look backward. We search for a reason because a reason gives us something to hold on to. If it was my mistake, I can understand it. If I can understand it, I can prevent it. But here's the difficult part. Sometimes, there was nothing we could have known. The opportunity disappeared. The plan stopped working. Not because we failed to see the future, but because the future was never ours to see. Think about that for a second. We are holding ourselves responsible for not being able to predict the unpredictable. Believing, I should have known, actually feels safer than accepting, I couldn't have known. Because, if I made a mistake, I can fix it next time. But if life can change, without asking for my permission, that is a much harder truth to face. We want to believe that if we make the right choices, life will give us the right outcome. But life doesn't work like a contract. Good decisions don't guarantee good outcomes. And difficult outcomes don't automatically mean we made bad decisions. Maybe, the answer isn't to become certain about the future. Because there will always be something we cannot know. Perhaps, the better question is, what is actually mine to do? I can choose carefully. I can prepare. I can learn. I can love people well. I can make the best decision I can with what I know today. What I cannot do is guarantee what happens tomorrow. And perhaps, I don't need to. I don't need to know exactly where life is going. I need to meet what comes, with as much clarity, courage, and honesty as I can. The future was never something we were meant to predict perfectly. It is something we learn to meet as it unfolds. And when we stop demanding certainty from the future, we can stop treating uncertainty as a failure in ourselves. Maybe, that's the freedom uncertainty was hiding from us all along. What do you think? Can we really learn to live well without knowing what the future holds? I would love to hear your perspective in the comments. And perhaps, that's something worth carrying with us into the next part of this journey. Because sometimes, the next step isn't about finding all the answers. It's about becoming ready for whatever comes next.